Welcome to the Resilient Schools podcast. We are here live at the Bridging to Resilience Conference. And one of the cool things they do at the Bridging to Resilience Conference is they have these things that are called stories of hope. And they are typically young people who come and speak about their experiences and what they've experienced in their life and how that has gone. And so we have today Rob. Rob, welcome. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good.
Good.
Happy to be here.
Good. We're happy to have you. You shared a story about something really tragic that happened in your life. Do you want to give us a brief overview of what happened with whatever you're comfortable to share?
When I was really young, I was living with my grandparents, and my grandpa went to get some food, and while he was gone, I got a hold of a lighter on the grill and poured some lighter fluid on a chair, and then, you could put two and two together. Porch caught on fire, and then the whole house engulfed, and me and my sister and the dog were the only ones that made it out alive, and my grandma had passed.
And how old were you when that happened, Rob?
About 6.
That's tragic. Now you're here talking to adults who are at a resilience conference. What's your message to them? What are you trying to help them understand or know?
That, kind of simple fact, don't judge a book by its cover, because when I was in public school, I got judged, shunned, just to the point I didn't talk to anybody, and got called a murderer a few times, and so I just didn't. And trying to get people to spread the word, spread their life more, but at the same time, it's really hard for me too. Because that's one of my biggest fears. So just trying to get that out there.
Yeah. So how is it that you feel comfortable sharing your story and talking about what you've been through? What makes it possible for you to do that?
I think my new school at SDAC helped a lot, because before I really came there, I couldn't share it with nobody, wouldn't talk to nobody. And again, that's one of my biggest fears, and I just faced it yesterday. Just talking about it, because I feel like people are going to judge me.
Yeah. And what has been the actual response?
I get support. And seems like my voice was heard.
Yeah. That's really powerful. What makes it different at your school that makes it possible for you to talk about it?
Well, one good thing is it's only 10 people, 10 students and 2 teachers instead of 350 students.
Yeah.
And we just have a better connection. I have a better connection to everybody there, more family-like, and I don't know, just better connection. And they support me more and they try and help me more than at the other school. They just left me alone and told me to stay quiet.
Wow.
So yeah.
Yeah. So now you're at the school where you're able to do things. How has that affected your hope for the future?
It makes me hopeful that, because when I was at my old school, my instant thought was dropping out. I hated it. I didn't want to be there. And now that I'm at this new school, it's actually giving me hope that maybe I can actually make it.
Yeah. Yeah. What does making it look like for you personally?
Me personally, making it, to be honest, graduating, getting on the road with my brother, and just hopefully being a good man, raising hopefully a good family at some point, and doing as much as I can to help the world.
Yeah. What does that mean, getting on the road with your brother?
My brother is a pipeline welder.
Okay.
And he offered to take me on the road with him when I turn 18 and graduate.
Cool. And do you need to graduate to be a pipeline welder?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Well, cool. So somebody's listening to this right now. They've got someone in their school who is struggling. What advice would you give to them to to help that child feel connected?
Look deeper into it, like dig deeper, figure out, because it's probably not just something that's on the outside. There's probably something inside tearing him up or something bothering in him or her. And just dig deeper. Try figuring out what it is. Show support.
Yeah. Okay. That's powerful. Rob, thank you so much. Appreciate you being here, and thanks for sharing your story with us.
Of course.